You're ruining everything.
Back with your favorite. Hey Pipsqueaks, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reacting to 10 mythical creatures caught on camera. If you were here last time he was here, he found his own.
Not exactly what I'm hunting for, but this is a starting place. We'll go from here, check these out, and see what's going on.
If you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, follow me on social so we can become friends. Check out my merch shop. Also, every video we do a shout out if you answer a question. Last video's question was, who's your favorite fictional serial killer? Who's yours?
Fictional? Man. Oh, Dexter. Dexter. All day, every day.
So here's your guys' shout outs across the screen. If you want to be featured in the next video, all you have to do is answer this question, which is, do you believe in or have you seen chupacabras?
I know where he's at.
New Mexico?
Or Texas. One of the two for out. Might have been Texas.
It's a deserty one.
Yeah.
Can a creature be considered mythical if someone has footage of it?
It's
Have I
one
asked
of
this
them-
question before? Because that actually feels very
What
familiar.
the?
Probably because today we present to you yet another 10 mythical creatures caught on camera. Number 1 is Canada's answer to the legendary Loch Ness monster, so stay tuned to find out just what that one is.
This is why I don't go in the
Number
water.
10.
It's a good call.
Bear Lake Monster. The Bear Lake Monster is a cryptid appearing in local folklore near Bear Lake on the Utah-Idaho border. The myth originally grew from articles written in the 19th century by Joseph C. Rich, a Mormon colonizer in the area. He was retelling second-hand accounts of sightings of the creature. However, he later recanted the stories. In recent years, the monster is considered to be a tourist attraction, with hundreds of tourists hoping to catch evidence for the creature. The creature, if it does exist, has seemed to have gone in hiding with the last sighting reported in 2007. The beast of Bear Lake is often described as being at least 40 feet long
he
and
died.
with short but powerful
Jeez.
legs.
Yeah.
The beast was known to wait for its victims by the shores and then pull them in. It is also known
See,
to
ones
attack
like
unlucky
this
swimmers in
interest
the
me
lake.
when they talk about
It is reported as
like
grayish
the Native
greenish with the
Americans
head of
wrote
an
about them.
alligator.
Yeah, yeah.
This clip was said to have been taken
It
on
said,
Bear
like,
Lake, which reportedly shows a
19-something.
huge creature
Yeah, then they
thrashing
said he
about in the
recanted
water
the
in the
stories,
distance.
though, so
The
I don't
video
know.
is pretty low quality and you can't really see what's happening.
Wow, look at that.
However, the
It could've
uploader
been
claims that
someone
it was
on a jet
footage of the
ski.
Bear Lake monster. Number 9. The Beast of Brey Road.
Ooh, I know a lot about
The Beast of Brey Road is a hairy humanoid with canine features that was sighted near the towns of Delavan and Elkhorn in Wisconsin, mainly during the 1990s. It was labeled a werewolf in local folklore, however some people think that it is a cryptid canine instead. Some researchers consider the Beast of Brey Road to be identical to a kind of Wisconsin Bigfoot named the Bluff Monster,
A Bigfoot?
or
That
the
looks
Eddie.
like a
Other
werewolf.
names that have been applied to the Beast of Brey Road includes the Bearwolf and the Indigenous Dogman. It has been in the media
There's been a lot
regularly
of
since the
reports
first
about
sightings
the
were
Beast of Brey
publicized,
Road.
and even had a low-budget movie
They
based
actually
on
had a
its
pretty
legend.
good concept of
Because
thinking
of
what
the
it might
numerous
be,
witnesses
either
who
a
have claimed to
bear
see this
or a
creature,
big
the evidence
wolf
supporting the
that
Beast
had
of Brey
mange.
Road is far
And if
greater
you ever
than
look
the
up those
evidence
real
supporting
pictures,
almost
they
any
are
other
gnarly
werewolf
looking. You wouldn't even
legend.
know what it looks
In
like.
this photo, we see a photo of a canine-like creature crossing the road on its hind legs. Whether this actually is the Brey Beast, we will probably not know. But what do you think?
That's
Number
too small. They
8.
just said it was a giant
The
monster.
Hellhound.
Ooh, Hellhounds.
The Hellhound is a supernatural
those?
canine, much like the Beast of Brey Road. Features that have been attributed to Hellhounds include black fur, glowing red or sometimes glowing yellow eyes, super strength or speed, ghostly or phantom characteristics, foul odor, and sometimes even the ability to talk.
Got a lot of characteristics.
Tales of the Hellhound go
They
as far
talk?
back as ancient Greece, with the three-headed dog Cerberus being one of them. Legend says that if someone is to stare into its eyes 3 times or more, the person will definitely die. In cultures that associate
Wait,
the
so stare in
afterlife
your eyes
with
3
fire,
different times?
hellhounds may have
Yeah,
fire-based
yeah.
abilities
How do
and
you let that
appearance.
happen?
They are
Yeah.
often assigned
Yeah.
to guard the entrances of the world of the dead, such as graveyards and burial grounds, or undertake other duties related to the afterlife or the
like calling
supernatural,
Candyman.
such as hunting lost souls or guarding a supernatural treasure even. In European legends, seeing a hellhound or hearing it howl may be either an omen of death or even a cause of death.
Or a dog
This
in the
footage
neighborhood.
was first shown on the TV
Or
show
even a
Mountain
wolf.
Monsters. In the clip, the hosts were interviewing a man who allegedly captured the elusive hellhound on video. The video shows what clearly was a black quadrupedal animal, but whether it's a real hellhound, we're probably never gonna know.
Dude, that is huge, whatever it
Number
is.
It
7.
didn't really look
The
fake.
Skunk Ape. The Skunk Ape, or
You know
Myaka
him.
Ape, is a bipedal
I know that
humanoid,
guy.
possibly a relative of the more popular Bigfoot, reported in the southeastern United States, including Texas, Georgia, and Louisiana. However, most
Dude, it's
notably, it's also
Everglades.
been reported in the Florida Everglades.
Thank you.
It has black fur
not him.
and glowing red eyes. Unusual for most primates because
someone-
most primates
I meant
lack
to tell
a
you, someone
tapetum
commented
lucidum, a layer of tissue behind the
hunt
retina
him
that reflects
from around
light.
here, and they wanted us
Most
to react
witnesses
to
say
their
that this is
videos.
a creature that gives off a
That's- I
terrible
know that
odor.
video.
So much so that you would definitely smell it first
That's
before
not
hearing
real.
or seeing it.
So,
Hence the
Calvin
name.
again?
The first ever sightings of the skunk ape were reported through the 1960s and 1970s. In autumn of 1974, many reports were filed in Dade County, Florida. This photo was taken in 2000 and is said to be undeniable proof of the skunk ape. And this video
eyes
was
glow.
uploaded to
Pretty
YouTube back in
famous
2013
photo.
with the title, "I Think I Saw a Skunk Ape, Please Help." Are these sightings that of a skunk ape or just a
That was your title?
misidentified known
Yeah, well,
primate? We're probably not gonna know. What do you think? Number 6. The Mothman.
Ooh.
The state of West Virginia has had its fair share of strange and often inexplicable events, such as the visitation of the Flatwoods Monster and Injured Cold. But perhaps the strangest yet is the arrival of the creature
Again, how
known
this
as
is
the
this one here is
Mothman,
depicted
who
always
changed
sounds
the
kind of
sleepy little town
stupid,
of
but when
Point
you actually
Pleasant
watch the
forever when he
interviews
swooped in
from
on
those
one
people
core
right
on
there
night in
who are actually there
1966.
in it,
Today,
You
Mothman
get
is
some
one of the
crazy
most
stories from the
well-known
people.
cryptids
Seem
in
to
the
be
world,
pretty credible
made
people,
famous
a bunch of
partly by
different
John
people,
Keel's book,
but-
The Mothman Prophecies. The first recorded Mothman sighting took place on November 12, 1966, near
See?
Clendenin, West Virginia.
That's like
5
back
men
when
were
you
in a
don't really
cemetery
take
preparing
much.
a grave for burial.
Yeah, and you
they
had a
saw
lot of people
something they
agreeing
couldn't
on it.
explain. Lifting off from the nearby trees was a brown-winged creature. The men held to the fact that what lifted off beyond the trees was no bird. It was a humanoid. These photos surfaced accompanying the Mothman's most recent sighting. In the pictures, the creature appears to have wings with pointed tips
doesn't
and
really
long
look
legs
fake.
bent at an awkward angle. Point Pleasant locals such as Carolyn Harris believe the pictures could be real because there have been so many other sightings over the years. If you want to know more about Mothman, you can find more in his book series, some movies, as well as in the game Fallout 76, where he's actually an enemy. Number 5. The Kangamato. Kangamatos are large pterosaur-like cryptids living in a semi-tropical region of Africa, particularly in
dinosaur?
Zambia, the Congo, and
Well, that's
Angola.
what you're saying, but
Its
just
name
still
means
living
breaker
around.
of boats or overturner of boats, as the Kangamatos are said to have capsized the canoes of natives and attacked people who ventured too close to the nearby rivers.
Dude, he
It is
way
described
lost.
as a reddish lizard with membranous wings and teeth in its beak. Its wingspan ranges
They got a
from
lot
4
of
to
reports of
100
those
feet
things
across.
around different
When shown a
areas,
picture of a
different things.
pterosaur, natives said
See,
that it was
that
a
one
picture of a
surprised me.
Kangamato. There
there's
are several
still
historic
dinosaurs
reports of
around.
European explorers
But
being
look, you
attacked
see
by
that in the
large
distance, a
winged
little bit
creatures,
further
and
away.
quite
I
often
mean, it
people
looks like a
reported to
crane,
have
though.
received
You know what I
wounds
mean?
from the
So,
Kangamatos
Yeah,
as well.
so
I mean, unless you
It
didn't
is
see it up
thought
front,
to eat mostly
up close
fish,
and
but
really
also
see it.
It
occasionally
could be
humans.
disguised all the time.
Kangamato is also said to dig graves and steal human corpses, because in Africa the burial usually is not too deep. The footage you are seeing, however, was not taken in the skies above
The
Africa,
Christmas song
but
is
rather in
I
Idaho.
think so.
It shows a pterosaur-like
Yeah,
creature
Trans-Siberian
soaring in the
Orchestra or
sky.
something.
I suppose it could be possible that some species of these flying reptiles survived the Great Extinction.
That
Number
looks like
4.
regular
The New Louisiana Swamp Monster. The New Louisiana Swamp Monster is a creature that was claimed to live in Louisiana. It was first sighted by a hunter in Berwick, Louisiana, who reported to the media that he found this bizarre image on his
a
deer stand
little
camera. The hunting camera was broken,
Yeah,
but
that's
the
what it
record
looks like
was
on
still
there.
there. And so was this remarkable photograph. NBC news station WVLA Baton Rouge feels like it looks like a cross between a human and an animal, with long, slender appendages.
How
and
does that look
glowing
like an
eyes.
animal in any
This
shape or
photo
form?
has been online for quite some time now, but is
That
often
is the most
associated with
ridiculous
another
thing I've ever
mythical
seen in my
creature
life
called
there.
the Rake. In this footage,
It
a
just
similar
looks like a
creature was also filmed by a
The
group
Rake,
of friends
I've
who
seen
were
some
out
pretty
camping
crazy
in the
Rake
woods.
videos.
Unfortunately, the location where the footage was taken was never mentioned. But could these two pieces of evidence be that of a monster that roams the swamps of Louisiana? Number 3. The Fresno Nightcrawler.
Yeah, this is the
The
most
Fresno
ridiculous looking
Nightcrawler,
thing
also
I've
known as
ever
the Fresno
seen.
Alien,
But
is a cryptid that has
there is
made
one
2
interesting
appearances so
thing
far.
about it.
One in
Let you
Fresno,
watch.
California,
Yeah.
and the other in Yosemite National
Like-
Park.
Yeah,
Cool.
In
two
both sightings,
totally
it's only
different
seen in
locations.
video footage. Fresno Nightcrawlers appear to be relatively short creatures, with most of their height being made up of their legs, as they possess an extremely small upper body.
Yeah, it looks
It is
ridiculous.
hard to find details in the upper body of the
Looks
cryptid
like
due
the
to the
dude
poor
on
quality of
stilts.
its footage. It is an
The
extremely
only
thin,
thing
white
interesting
humanoid
to
with
me
no
about
discernible
this one
arms.
is it's been
The
shot in
larger
different
specimen
states,
appears to have
and
webbing
it looked
connected from
really
each knee
similar
to
to
the
another.
torso. The creature has also been spotted in Yosemite, where footage was again taken from what appears to be another security camera. This time, there are two creatures,
They
one
look like
being very
aliens.
small, and the feet of the creature can clearly be seen. Here's a video of that original sighting.
Because their legs
Since the
are so
original
long, they
sighting,
look
many have
flowy.
said to
Yeah.
have seen these weird creatures
I
in
mean, it
many
looks
places
like-
Oh, it looks like that
California
thing
and
that
Ohio.
was in the water. That
Oh,
Now
yeah.
it's time for
creature they
today's
found.
best pick. Today's pick has a lot of video and photographic evidence
Chupacabra
associated
right
with
there.
it, which begs the question why it's still considered mythical.
Yep.
Number 2. El Chupacabra.
This was
El
not planned. I
Chupacabra
did
is a
not know
cryptid
what
that is
you're.
renowned for
Oh,
its attacks
that's
on
him right there.
livestock, hence the Spanish
See,
name
this
of the
doesn't
goat sucker.
seem like
It supposedly eats chickens, goats, and other farm animals and pets. It has been reported all over the Americas,
This wouldn't
specifically
be
the
that
southwestern
crazy to
United
me if it
States,
was real.
Mexico, and Puerto Rico. There are two common versions of the Chupacabra.
Yeah, this one here is the
There
one
is a
that lady
reptilian
that had
kind,
dead
the
on her
true
yard.
Chupacabra, and a canid kind, which are also called blue dogs. There have been more than 2,000 sightings of both types. The internet is littered with photos and videos of alleged Chupacabra sightings,
No, that's not it.
none of which
That
have been
one that
fully
was stuffed,
verified.
that's the real deal one
This
there.
footage is probably the most
That
famous of
one,
all,
that's the
showing
video
a
I
dog-like
remember
creature
seeing.
running away from a police patrol
It
car
literally
that
looks
was
like the
chasing it.
Scooby-Doo
Mm-hmm.
dog
People
from
think that it's just a
Scooby-Doo.
dog with mange, but what
No,
about you?
look at that- look at
Do you
that
believe in
head.
these bloodthirsty bloodsuckers? Before we move
See,
on,
that
I've got a
wouldn't
little
be
challenge
scary.
for you that'll
Well,
take
it's
5
scary,
seconds.
obviously,
to
but it
complete.
would be
The coolest
crazy.
thing about
Here's
that one
the
there
deal.
is when they
If
did
you guys
all
leave a
the
like on this
DNA
video,
tests on
smash
it
that
to see what
subscribe
type
button
of
and
stuff
hit the
it was made up
notification
of. And it
bell,
was made
and
up
you'll
of
get
like 2
25
different
years of
things that
amazing luck. Try it.
like
it really
it's
works.
not a normal thing. Like different types of wolves and coyotes
Number
and stuff, which
one.
really rare.
Ogopogo.
No, Ogopogo too.
Ogopogo, or Naitaka, is the name given to a cryptid lake monster reported to live in Lake Okanagan in British Columbia, Canada. One famous sighting occurred in 1926 at an Okanagan Mission beach. This event was supposedly witnessed by about 30 cars of people who all claimed to have seen the same thing. The most common description of Ogopogo is a 40-50 foot long sea serpent.
See,
British
no,
cryptozoologist
you're
Carl
freaking out.
Schulker has
I'll never get a
categorized the
video of that, so
Ogopogo
I'm
as a
here.
many-hump variety of lake monster, and suggested it may be a kind of primitive serpentine whale such as Basilosaurus that lived 40 million years ago. However, since most
the
evidence
whales
consists
so
of footage of strange ripples and wakes on the lake's surface, like the footage you are seeing now, what the creature actually is and what it looks like is kind of a
So you're
toss-up.
seeing something pop out of
Ogopogo's
it, you
charm,
know?
however, seems to have overshadowed the
And it's all in
possibility of
sync.
it not
It's not like
being
different
real.
animals.
It has become a major tourist attraction, with thousands
Like, I
of
don't
tourists
believe
coming
some
to
of
the
the
lake
stuff that
each
live in
year,
some of these
hoping
lakes,
to catch a glimpse of the
big leagues,
legendary
stuff
creature.
like that, but
Did we leave anything
they
out?
do.
Let us know in the
You'd
comment
figure
section
you
down
would
below.
see a little bit more
Watch
videos of it that was
about
actually
amazing
something that
creatures,
lived
real
there,
or
you know?
otherwise.
Yeah.
Click on any of the videos you see on your screen.
the Loch
As
Ness
always, thank you all
monster.
for
But yeah, go back again to all those different historical sightings of that stuff. That's the stuff that interests me out of it. So again, it could
Yeah.
be people just following up on all that, making their own junk up on it, but you never know what's in those things.
See, Chupacabra, ocean things. What else?
Chupacabra scares you?
No, I'm just saying the ones that I wouldn't be hard for me to believe. Let us know what you think about that down below. Make sure to answer the question to be featured in the next video. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow me on social so we can become friends. Let us know if you want him here next time.
You do. I think you really do.
Okay,
So,
well he answered it for you,
Yeah,
so sorry.
so that was a question for next week that I already answered, so just stick to her question that she had asked. So.
Yeah, see you guys next video.